Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I thought I'd play some Palia, and my plot, like I was saying yesterday, is such a mess, and I have so much that I need to do. So, thanks for joining me, and I'm just gonna mostly be running around today, trying to sell as much as possible because my inventory is super full, and I still don't have a whole lot of gold to buy things, so I don't have a lot of decor going on in my plot either. So I need to do some of that. I need to do some foraging. Well, I need to do a lot of foraging. So I have spent so much time in I forget the name of the quest, but the one where you're, floating from spot to spot looking for the eggs. I spent so much time on that quest. And then finally looked it up and was like, do I have to complete this to move on in the game? And I didn't. So I'll go back to it another time. So Palia is pretty cool. If you haven't played it, it's a very open world concept. You can fast travel from place to place at different points with maps around the game. And then in your main map, I believe it's every 25 minutes, you can also fast travel home if you need to. But yeah, open world concept, there's a lot to do. There's farming, there's relationships, there's critter catching, there's hunting. There's all kinds of different crafting. You do need to get the recipes for all the different machines and things before you can start doing them, and that's kind of at the stage where I'm at, where you can see I'm still pretty early on. I just barely made it to level 5 in hunting. So yeah, I still have quite a few quests left. Like I said, when I do jump in here, it's usually just to like run around and do different things. So alright, this is the inside of my house. As you can see, there's not a lot going on here. Still pretty small. I've seen a lot of the plots with amazing homes and some amazing decor, and eventually I'll get there. This is my little plot for growing different crops, and then I have some of my other items outside. There's still a lot to be cleared. I haven't really upgraded any of my tools, and I'm still figuring out a lot of the different aspects of the game. So y'all get to learn about that with me. If this is a game that you've been thinking about getting into, it's free to play, which is really great. And you can buy different clothing packs, things like that, but you don't have to. I've purchased one since I started the game. I wanted the little Palia cat, so I got a set pretty early on, and I've just really liked the outfit. So every now and then I'll change the colors. But I've literally been wearing the same thing since I started playing this game. A lot of people have been playing this game since pretty early on, early access. I started playing after early access, super wrapped up with Disney Dreamlight Valley and Fae Farm, and so I would kind of use Palia when Disney Dreamlight Valley, when the updates would end. I would play a lot of Palia during those times. So yeah, not a whole lot of progress here, but it's a beautiful game. I will say that every time I come back into this game, I'm like, oh, why haven't I been playing this more? Because it's a lot of fun. It's very vibrant. I love the update where they added the flowers. It was a couple updates back. And I think there were some new things that were also added recently. Like I said, I'm kind of out of the loop on this game. So I'm heading into town right now, and I'm just going to kind of run from shop to shop. Every time I come back to this game, I get a little confused on where everyone is. So I like to kind of run through and see, just so I'm not getting myself lost. This is the library. Eloise and Calorie are currently waiting for me on the island because I haven't finished that quest, and they can stay on that island. I was pursuing kind of Kenyatta for a little bit. I don't know, man. She's very pretty, but she's always got that quip about, it's not like I'm spoiled or like a brat or anything, and I'm like, it's probably not even what she sounds like. I just can't. So, I was thinking, then I kind of thought Eloisa was kind of cute with her headband and her kind of like quirky self. I didn't pay attention to whether or not she's romanceable. And then I noticed that how do you say his name? Is it Hassian? Is kind of coming around too, and seems to be impressed with my hunting abilities, low key, right? Because he has to be super cool about it. So I don't know. I usually don't go for male types in video games, which is super weird. I know. Married to a man in real life, but don't like them in video games. Ever since college, it's always been that way. I remember when Fable came out. That was one of the first games I remember there being relationships where, you know, you could have multiple relationships, you could have same-sex relationships, and so I would always choose the female, and I don't know, ever since I played Fable, I've always gone with females in the games. So yeah, I feel like they're a little bit more... We won't get into it. Anyways. Yeah, so I might be going after Hassian real quick, just to see where it goes. I don't know. He also seems very particular. And I will say, out of all the games that I've played, out of all the cozy games, this game probably already has me the most hooked into the relationship aspect. I usually could care less about the relationships. In Fable, I definitely got into it, but they made it very fun and interactive. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna do some fishing, because now I'm talking about things that get people hot and bothered. Anyways, so the fishing in this game, I know I said I was gonna run around and see where people were, but now I'm fishing. The fishing in this game is actually quite fun for me. I enjoy the fishing. I'm not like really good at it, but I can usually bring a fish in. I'm still getting used to how far away my screen is now that I'm recording myself playing, so it's a little bit more difficult. But nice, I got a salmon. But I can still pretty much land them, and that was my dog, Pepper. I'll have to excuse her. She's used to me being very quiet, so me talking during the day has been kind of weird for her. Don't worry, Pepper, it's weird for me too. Anyways, back to the fishing aspects of this game. It's very chill. I haven't, when I first started the game, I was losing all kinds of fish, but now that I've kind of gotten the basic mechanics of it, I haven't lost one in a while. What I found is that as long as you can keep your reel in, you know, basically in line with where the fish is kind of going, they're pretty easy to catch. I have kind of erratic movements with my hands, so I think that's why I'm a little better at fishing in this game. When it comes to precision fishing in other games like Stardew Valley, I'm terrible at fishing in those games. I am taking a little bit of a break from Stardew Valley. I don't think I can fish there. I am taking a little bit of a break from Stardew Valley just because I'm sure, as everyone knows, there's a lot of, well, not a lot, there's some controversy going on, and just out of respect for other players who may have been the unfortunate recipients of some very unnecessary doxing and harassment. I just feel like right now it's just not something I want to be posting about. So, yeah, taking a break from Stardew Valley fishing. Yay! Of course, now that I've started fishing on a modded farm, it's much easier. Something else that I'm trying to get better at that I'm terrible at is hunting chappas. I'm okay at the Cernox. I just unlocked the fine arrows, which I said Hassian seemed... Oh, see, I just can't seem to get my movements fast enough. Gave me another recipe, or sold me, I should say. Yeah, he sold me another recipe. Anyways, I was like, bro, never mind. Anyways, the choppas I'm not very good at. You do kind of have to, like, focus and release is what I found with the choppas, and I'm not quite there yet, so, which is odd to me because in games like Horizon, I'm halfway decent at it. And this game is just been a little bit tougher for me to get, but the fine arrows have definitely made a huge difference. So if you're just starting out in the game and you're finding that you're having a hard time with hunting, Just keep doing it. Just keep bringing stuff down, and you'll find that as you level up and unlock more arrows, it does become easier. Somebody actually did tell me that on Insta. Somebody that I was following let me know, like, hey, don't lose faith. You'll get them. You'll get them eventually. So yeah, I do enjoy hunting though. It's fun. It's fun. If I could just get the darn choppas down though, that would be great. So yeah, I've now completely gone off track from what I had set out to do. And this is always what happens to me in this game. You run around and just shoot things and gather shiny things. I love gathering shiny things. I don't know. This game, I am not officially diagnosed with ADD. My parents growing up just didn't really, just a different belief system. And so I have been telling myself when I get to a point that I can afford it, I would like to get some testing done for ADD, because I'm right. I feel like at this point though, like, I feel like we all feel like we have ADD, but if you have it and you found a way to make it work for you, and you kind of like the excitement of always being kept on your toes, this might be the game for you. Like I said, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to do. And it can be fun to just run around, and this is also a reason why my plots aren't done, because not only can I do that, but I can also jump off of ledges and fly. Fly like a bird. Yeah. Right into a stream. Alright. I also love doing that. I don't know why. I will just find any cliff or any high point, run up to it, and jump off of it. You cannot even imagine me playing Assassin's Creed. It's a nightmare. I mean, it takes me forever to finish those games. And mostly I spend the most part early in the game just unlocking all the access points. I love the cutscenes that you get whenever you unlock one, and whatever your spirit is at the time. What was it in this last one? Was an osprey, I believe, in Mirage. And that was, it's just so cool how it like flies around and stuff. But yeah, so this is just some of the basic stuff that you can do in Palia. I really need to fix my tool. Something else is a new mechanic I'm not really used to in these kind of games. The repair. Way back in grade school and college, I remember a lot of RPGs had this, your tool wears down and so you have to fix it. But yeah, I guess I've always, in games like Assassin's Creed and Borderlands, I've always just built my own weapons. Horizon's kind of the same. You don't really wear them out. You build better weapons and get rid of the old ones. So yeah, I really do enjoy the system of, it's just something different. It's just something different, which is nice. And I love the cozy game content that's coming out. But I do also love to see cozy games that incorporate like just different mechanics. And Palia specifically feels a lot to me like a very, very chill Skyrim without the dragons. And also, if you ever played Immortals Phoenix Rising on Switch, which was a super fun game, had so many puzzles. A lot of the gliding aspects and stuff kind of remind me of that. So I really do enjoy that as well. Alright, back to my plot. Let's see if I can actually focus right now. Probably not, but we're going to try. So as you'll see, my storage is full. This is driving me crazy. This is one thing I love about Fae Farm, is that your inventory is limitless. I mean, you can inventory for days, right? This one, not so much. So what I'm struggling with in a lot of these games, I tend to hoard. It depends on the game, but these types of games specifically, I do like to hoard. And I find that I can't hoard as much as I want to in this game. So I don't really know what I need to be holding on to and what I can just go ahead and let go of. So I've been kind of selling random things, seeing kind of what I need later. And so you'll see me coming back and forth a lot just to kind of sell. And the nice thing about the shipping bin is I don't have to wait until the end of the day for it to go out. It does empty out periodically. And so that's always a great thing if you feel like, and you can see I have so much of some of this stuff that I just can't craft because I don't quite have all the right crafting benches to be able to do that. So yeah, lots of stuff to do in this game. Over here is my plank. I was creating some heartwood planks before. And then I needed the fine arrows, so I had to go out and get more. And so right now my hopper is empty. This one should be ready to go. I'm trying to get enough to build the heavy sawmill, which I think that was my last bar that I needed. So let's check over here. And eventually, I'm assuming as I get to see what else is available in the game, I'll be able to move a lot of this stuff into my... Oh, that's right. I crafted something else yesterday. Pardon me getting really close because I can't see. I think that says 7 of 8. I'm going to have to get glasses. This is the first time in my life that's been a problem. So here we are. Welcome to aging. And it's funny because when I got into my 30s, my doctor laughed and she was like, don't get me wrong, the lupus isn't helping you, but like... this is just getting older, like welcome to adulthood. And I was not happy, but here we are. It is what it is. Okay, so again, I can't see far away. I'm gonna have to get some glasses, so I'm just squinting so I can see what I'm doing. So I don't have the iron I need. I need to go get more iron. And so what I'm gonna go do, I'm telling myself this, so I'll stick to it. I'm gonna go give Reth some soup because he likes soup and I know he likes soup. I've not had an easy time with gifting. I'm terrible at this. I'm gonna go give Reth some soup and then I will go find some iron. I should probably check my inventory. Oh my god, there's just so many problems. It's so many problems. Check my inventory to see how much iron I can get. Go back, craft some more iron bars, and then something else that I need to do is forage for more things that I can give away as gifts. Mining for gems. It seems I'm shocked no one likes the gems I give them. I'm kind of horrified. I love gems, and so I gave Kenyatta a citrine, and she was just like, "What's this?" And I was like, Bruh. Seriously? It's such... You don't... What? Alright, cool. Well, you and I are no longer compatible, so see ya. Yeah. I'm a lonely player. So, yeah, and then I tried to give a citrine to... Oh, I tried to give citrine to Hassian after he was kind of, like, fumbling over his attempt, I think, at maybe flirting. And I completely ruined that moment because he didn't like that either. Oh, hey, Uni? Let me just talk to him real quick. I love talking to him. He's so fun. Are you even paying attention to me? When I talk, you just look like you're staring into space. It's that same expression Gina gets on her face before she tells me my energy is just too much for her. He's so sweet. See you, buddy. Gina's really cool too. She's super cute. I have like a little low-key crush on her. I love her little buns. She's fun. Okay, so what did I come here to do? I came here to give Reth soup. See, I was already starting to squirrel. So we're gonna go over here. And I gotta remember, I think he's in here. Nope, this is Zeki's shop. So this is Zeki's shop. You come in here and upgrade your backpack, which I've done once, but I've got to get that 25,000 gold. And then if you get a lucky coin, that goes in here. You can up the shop here. Let's see, and then Reth should be over here, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Um, is he? Yeah, he's not in here. Wait, who's that? Who are you? You're not Reth. Okay, well, I don't know who you are. Alright, let's find Reth. Let's see if he is somewhere on the map. Sometimes I do play this game on PC on Steam, and so I'll get confused about how to open my map. So if you see me using the wrong controls, please forgive me. There's Reth, of course. She just happens to be the first one I find when I open the map. So I have set a waypoint there, and we'll head that way. And getting through town, I haven't found any other means of conveyance here. You kind of just have to run from one place to another. Like I said, if you can find the maps that are typically outside of the stables, you can pay coins to get to certain places. If you don't want to use up your travel to housing plot, free option, every 25 minutes you can pay 10 gold to go home. I like to use that option because I do get so overwhelmed in this game, and a lot of times I like to just fast travel back to my housing plot. I'll just do some foraging around there just to kind of like recenter myself, and then I'll go back out into the map. The map is just very large, and as someone who's just easily overwhelmed by things, I get lost very easily. And then also with all of the activities that I need to complete, I just get overwhelmed. It's a video game, right? Like, that's the one thing I think we always have to remind ourselves with these games. We play them to relax, and then we get so wrapped up in them that we find we're not relaxing. So when I get into that headspace with these games, I definitely put my controller down and take a break, especially with some of the quests. Like I said, the one where I was gliding from spot to spot trying to find those eggs, I don't know how. I think I spent 2 or 3 hours on it in my first go, and that was so much. It was too much. So don't pressure yourself. It's there. I hear people say they run out of things to do in this game, and I've been playing this game for months off and on, and I still haven't found anything. I haven't run out of things to do yet. So this is Reth. He works in the local, I guess, eatery and sells recipes for food. And here I'm gonna give him some soup because he likes soup. So we're having a quick chat first. I've got just the recipe for you. It's a little family secret. Go on, check out my stock. You know you want to. Actually, right now, I can't wait to see and taste blah, blah, blah. I don't really want to buy anymore. I just want to give you some soup. So I'm going to go back and hit X. And I'm going to give him one of my gold star soups. Alright. Wow, soup! Is it a food? Is it a drink? No one knows. But either way, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it too. I personally love soup. I love soup. Sorry, I barely heard what you said because we're both thinking about soup. My insomnia is so bad, I don't really sleep so much as I stare at my ceiling for a couple of hours before getting up for work. Oh, I'm sorry, Reth.
Good job.
Is it because you're thinking about soup? I know, it's a problem. Soup, ramen. Ramen's probably one of my favorites. Miso's really good. I had some split pea soup the other day. Oh, it was really good. We had a pork roast that I had roasted that was covered in bacon, and that was really good. And I'm not supposed to eat fat, but I've been really, really, really good lately. So I just took an extra large mental and said my prayers, and yeah, it was great. So anyways, now I'm thinking about soup, and now I'm hungry. So I've given Reth his soup, and now I need to go find some iron. So let's look and see. I have no storage. Okay, so I should have done this before I left because now I need to go sell some things, but that's fine. Let's see. I can get back to my housing plot from here. It just takes some doing. So let's see if I can get back. And it seems like when I add waypoints, sometimes that just seems to confuse me more. Okay, I recognize this area. I love coming through here and seeing people just standing. I assume they're in their menus and you know, so we're all just hanging out. Oh, is that Jan? No, it's not. Never mind. Just kidding. I do that a lot in the real world too. I really thought my husband is a postman, and I really thought I was walking the dog, and I really thought he was up a block delivering in our neighborhood because he's not at the station, but he's close by. And so I got all excited, and I was about to run up to him and be like, "Oh my God, what are you doing over here? I'm so happy to see you!" Ah. And then I looked again, and I was like, "That's not my husband. That's not my husband. I'm pretty sure it's not my husband." So I called him, and of course it wasn't him. Of course not. And he was like, "No, I'm stuck on the other side of downtown. I wish I was over there." So yeah, I do it in game. I do it in real life. It's fun. And in this game especially, I do often get the villagers confused with each other. Some of them, obviously, that's pretty obvious who is who, but a couple of them I'll run up to thinking I'm talking to so-and-so, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not who I was looking for. So yeah, that's always fun. I haven't played a lot of games other than, I would say, Disney Dreamlight Valley, where you do have so many interactions that you actually kind of look forward to having with your villagers. There's so many games where the interactions are so flat that you can't, you know, I do it to complete the things and have it done, but it's not like, it's not something I get into the game like, oh, I can't wait to go give soup to Reth. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Anyways, so let's see if there's anything I can get rid of in here. And if y'all have any advice on what you can get rid of early on in the game, that's greatly appreciated. So I think for now, I can get rid of this fiber here, these flowers. I'm holding on to these hides. I feel like I'm going to need them for something, but I also feel like I hunt so much that it's probably, you know what, we're just going to sell it. Just screw it. Let's just do it. And then, see, there's another citrine. I pick them up and then I can't give them to anyone. So I think we're just going to sell it. And again, if y'all know anyone who likes them, let me know. I know I can look at the wikis, but I'm lazy. Oh, here's a different one I haven't gotten yet. Quartz. I don't think I've picked that one up yet. And let's see, stone, I definitely need that. I need all these guys. The veggies, I feel like I have so much soup right now that I can pretty much sell all of my forageables. And I think that'll do me for now. Alright, and so what's funny is yes, I definitely need more gold, but I'm mostly doing this because I just can't keep my inventory in control. And maybe I just need to start selling some of these stacks because I'm not using them right now. Let's look at some of these crafting items, and I know I'm gonna get more recipes as I go along. Yeah, so like some of these you do kind of need several items for. The fine arrows, definitely. This is why I couldn't get my heavy sawmill, because I didn't have enough iron bars. I used it for the fine arrows. See, but now it's saying I don't. Oh, because it's 7 of 8. Yeah, because I need one more. So some of these things you need 20 logs to make the fence. This is why I don't want to sell anything. But I mean, I'm really not seeing anything. I really think I can sell some of this stuff. I really hope I don't regret this later. Let's see if I can repair any of these. I don't know if I have enough. I don't. Okay, let's see if we can make some repair kits. Definitely. Okay, so we'll get some of these for sure, because that will free up some inventory. And that gives me 46. Okay, perfect. So 19 to fully repair my pick. And I think I'm still good there, so I think we're good. I really need to start upgrading my tools, and maybe I'll go see how much those recipes cost. Well, I have all these resources that I can't do anything with right now. Assuming I have gold. There's all these problems. It's like real life or something. Be an adult, they said. It's not that bad. Could be worse. Right? It could always be worse. So yeah, as you can see, this game is just, it's so easy to get wrapped up. I'm already half an hour into this recording, and I have barely done any of the things that I logged in to do. I gave soup to Reth, and talked about soup and made myself hungry. Terrific. But yeah, I definitely am enjoying this game, and honestly just excited to see what else they do with it, because it is free to play. And I know we've had like so many other games, right, say that, like, oh, we're gonna go free to play after early release, and it doesn't happen, and everyone's disappointed, and of course you have a right to be disappointed, especially if you are holding out for the game, and you know, maybe couldn't afford it while it was an early release or whatever, and then all of a sudden you have to pay for it, and that can be wildly disappointing. And I had the privilege of being able to pay for it, but I totally get that some people just can't do that. And so I think all of us had such mixed emotions and feelings about some of those games when that happened. We won't name names. You know who you are. But yeah, I felt for the people who had the complaints. I totally get it. So, and that's definitely one thing I've learned about streaming. I've spent so many years playing games by myself. Just because, for example, the most recent incident with that young lady who was horribly harassed, and then the engine did nothing about her getting basically penalized for leaving an abusive situation. It's reasons like that I've stayed away from Battle Royale games, and I'm not very good at triggering because of the problems I have with the lupus and how badly my hands hurt. So I just don't put myself in those situations, and it sucks because I just don't feel like people should have to feel that way when they're playing a game, you know, and we want everyone to feel safe and connected, and so yeah, it's different for everybody, and we're all here for different reasons. And I've definitely learned to also take other people's perspectives and feelings into consideration, because my gaming experience is very different from other people's, and you know, I've definitely heard and heard the term being toxic, positively toxic, and I think sometimes my daily life is just so stressful and anxious that I get so upbeat and happy about the games. And so I've definitely learned that there's just some things that not everyone can relate to or see or just because of whatever, and that's fine, you know, that's fine. So if I don't like it, I can keep scrolling, right? Like, we can all just keep scrolling. Anyways, this is Sifu. Sifu I just recently met, and so I'm still kind of figuring out what it is that they do. Start doing some with all that iron you've been finding. Yeah, might I suggest upgrading? So this is what I've been trying to get done here. Hodari should be able to teach you how if you keep working on your skills. So I need to keep mining, is what I'm hearing. Alright, and it looks like there's some sort of exclamation here. You seen my boy around? Not lately, like recently or ever. Let's do not lately. Well, if you do see him, could you ask him if he's coming home for dinner? I made enough steak to feed a herd of wild shardvarks. No, not shardvarks. I'm sorry. Shadvaroks. I like shardvarks better. And I would hate it to go to waste. This sounds like me when I know my husband's coming home late from work and dinner's been done. And I'm like, where the f are you? Oh, he's out providing for the family so I can make dinner. Right, got it. Okay, I'll stop So, so Sifu has asked, Hassian, if he'll be home for dinner. I feel like I've been asked this before. Let's see, where are you? Who's that? Kenyatta. Yeah, let's see. Let's see about Kenyatta. How are you gonna be towards me today? Where'd you go? Where is she? Get over here. Let's see. I'm gonna go over there. Because she can't come here, so. Let's see how Kenyatta is feeling today. Are you feeling friendly?
You're just gonna stand there?
Oh, yeah, see? No. So.
Yeah.
I hear you're getting close to the mysterious cook. Let me know if you end up learning his secrets. I've been dying to know what his deal is. Why don't you just ask him yourself? And we're not getting close, I'm just giving him soup. We like soup.
Later.
We bond over soup. Get over it. Oh, what does she want? Let's see what she wants. You see, I was like all about her, and now I'm just over it. I'm so over it. There you are. I was just looking for a human who looks like they can handle their stuff. That's the nicest thing she's ever said to me, and I feel attacked. I need you to cook me something. Like, literally anything. Anything? As long as it's not lettuce soup. Well, I was about to give you soup, so whatever. Mom yelled at our chef one too many times, and he quit. Dad's been bringing food home from the inn every night since. Don't get me wrong, Reth's hot, but he's not hot enough to make up for all that lettuce. I see what's happening here. She's jelly. So she didn't care about Reth until I started giving him soup. And now that she found out that someone else is giving Reth soup, now she's all about Reth's soup. Or giving Reth soup or something. Whatever. Anyways. And if me saying pretty please isn't enough, I'll also pay you. Pretty please isn't enough. You better pay up. Like Rihanna. Okay. Let's... Kenyatta better have my money. Okay. Yes, I am. Why are the hours ticking by so slowly today? Because you're literally doing nothing. I brought you a meal. Knew I could count on you, Thea. Did you know? Because you didn't... You've never seemed very sure in the past, but whatever. Okay. Oh, what does Eshi want? Eshe? Eshi? Ishi? Ish. Whatever. Where is that rascal? Thea, look at this. It's a soggy newspaper? It is my soggy newspaper. Completely ruined. That beast of Hassian's has been stealing them for the past 2 weeks. Last night I stayed up on the stoop to wait directly for the paper delivery, and he jumped out of the bushes and snatched it away as Anui was handing it to me. I expected Hassian to train as not better than this. See, I can either say Tao's a free spirit, or can you train a Bloomhound? I think I'm going to say that Tao's a free spirit, because he definitely is. His spirit may be free, but my newspapers are not. I'm going to itemize every cost his misbehavior has incurred. God, she sounds like so many women I know. So many older women I know. You! I've seen you sidling up to that scoundrel. Find out where he's keeping the rest of the papers before I ban him from town! You gonna ban a dog from... Okay. I have searched all over Kilima with no luck, so he must be hiding them somewhere in Bahari Bay. Well, now I regret talking to you. Bye. Okay, we'll find out what Tao's doing later. I still need to find Hassian. Hassian? I think that's how you say his name. Let's see. There's Hassian and Tao. Alright. So we're gonna go over this way. See, now that I have some focus and I have some things to do. Yeah. Now we're getting something done. Oh, that's a pretty dress. I always wonder, too. I feel like this is something I'm missing. I always see people running past me so fast. And I'm just plodding along. La-di-da-di-da. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, here's Hassian.
Speak your business.
Yeah, see, he doesn't. I don't know how he feels about me. What is it? He wouldn't say it like that. No. In my mind, he would say it in a trickly voice, like honey coming from a honeycomb. That wasn't at all the imagery I was looking for. Your mom wants to know if you're coming home for dinner. Your dog's been stealing papers. And then I can chat with it. Okay, so let's deal with the stealing papers first. Tao is not my dog. Plumehounds are independent creatures. His partnership is an honor, not an expectation. So you won't help? Your partner's been stealing papers then. Ishi seemed pretty upset. I wish I had a plumehound. Well, I really don't care if Ishi is upset, so here, I can throw some sarcasm right back. Then I suggest you speak to my partner about it. If you are really set on finding the papers, put some of those meager tracking skills to work. Ugh! Tao's paw tracks are quite distinct. You will be able to find something. Try Bahari. Well, I've already been there, and I tried to find the tracks, and I found the tracks, and then I got distracted doing something else, and then I couldn't find the tracks after I got distracted because I got lost, and so I haven't found the tracks again. Your mom wants to know if you're coming home for dinner. You're the 5th human today who has asked me that. Tell her I will be there as it is my duty as a son. Will do, that's a little abrasive. Good. I assume our conversation is over now. Guess what? It's not! Have you seen my plumehound Tao? We were just talking about him. He's much more than a pet to me. Didn't he just say a few minutes ago that he... Never mind. He's my dear friend and companion. Wow, Hassian has friends. That's amazing. Please alert me if you see him in the forest. But don't you always know where you're... Never mind. I wouldn't want any harm to come to him. Sounds good, since I have to go find his tracks. He said that's enough. What happens if I follow you? Okay, I'll stop. I'm being annoying. And, now I need to go find... Oh, I have to return to Sifu. Okay, I was like, now I need to go find Hidori, which is why I came here, so I could get some, Is it... Yeah, it's Hidori and Ashereth, I think, is the guy I need to see for the recipes for things. Recipes for things, recipes for things. It's like Blue's Clues. I don't know how it's like Blue's Clues, but sometimes I feel like it's like Blue's Clues. Seafood, that's right. Who am I looking for? So, Sifu, I think, was in the, it's not an armory. It's not an armory. The forge. Where's that? I think that's over here. I want to call it an armory. I'm not sure why. Hopefully they're still there. Nope. Wrong building. As per the usual. I'm gonna have to figure out where I am. Okay, I think it's the next build. Yeah, there it is. I don't know how I get so lost on these maps. It's not like they're like unending.
So there I was.
What can I do for you? He'll be there. Good to know. Was he excited about my steak? I forgot to mention the steak. Is he ever excited about anything? Mama probably would not appreciate the sarcasm, so I'll be nice. Oh, well, I guess it will be a pleasant surprise then. Sorry for helping out. Why don't you take some steak? Yes, thank you. I love steak. Like I said, I made more than Hassian and I can eat, which is saying a lot, because I can eat. I am sure you can. I love steak. Steak does not love me, but I love steak. There's a lot of things in my life that I love that don't love me. Steak, cheese, dairy, wheat. Oh, let's see. A lot of the people in my life. No, not really. But yeah, it's fun. So Hassian is not one of those people, I think, that really enjoys anyone's company. I think he may be coming around, but he just can't help himself but be kind of grumpy. And right, like I don't want to be attracted to toxic people. I just don't want to be. So maybe I should stop this silly pursuit of Ascian. Okay, so let's see what... I should go see what Ashereth has first, but I haven't visited Hadari in a while. And I don't think he has any... And I will say, for a video game male character, he's objectifiably good looking. If we're gonna keep it, you know, kosher. Yeah. Can't believe you got the giant. So here's the thing with chat. I never respond to chat, and am I supposed to? Should I be talking to people? Should I be saying, hey, thanks for the invite, but I'm doing my own thing? I don't know. I just never respond, and I wonder if I should be. So y'all can let me know in the comments if you talk to people in the chat, or if you kind of just run around and do your own thing. Do you like to play with other people? I've actually never played with anyone. I had someone add me a while back, but their play schedule was usually at night, and I'm usually on in the morning and during the day when my family's home. I try really hard not to be on
Not a lot of folks come around
on any games if I can help it, unless we've all agreed, like, you know, my husband wants some time to play whatever he wants to play, then we all split off. But my daughter's also been really into Super Smash Brothers. We've been playing a lot of that. Anyways, Hadari, you're talking to me. I love the gruff, the stubble and the ears and the mussy hair. It's just, sorry. Jonathan, been making a name for yourself lately. Every time I go into town, someone's singing your praises. Well, thank you. Yeah, I just say so myself. And then he threw me off, and I forgot what I came here for. So, ooh, I can make a silver bar. I didn't know that. The heavy smelter. There's the heavy smelter. I don't have enough money for it, but I do have some money coming from the bin. So the fine pick. This is the next one I really need to get. I need the fine pick, and I also need... Ooh, what does the compass do? Oh, what's happening? Or compass. Allows you to track... Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, where did he go? What did I do? Oh, crap. And then I do stuff like this. Where did you go? Hadari, what's happening? Oh, there he is. I think that's him. So now I'm going to catch back up with him and get back into his inventory and see what he was selling. Alright. There you are, sir. Burr, sir. Where were we? Miner's plaque. Okay, so we're at the compass. Some other things that we can make here. An anvil. You've hit the gold mine. You can turn any chunk of metal into anything you want. Huh. And then the curio case. Case is great for your rock collection. Oh. What to put in here? Your guess is as good as mine. Ah, funny. I like a punny joke. Exquisite pickaxe. That's wild. Okay, so yeah, the next two things I definitely need would be the pickaxe, and then I also need a new axe, which I thought you got. I've got to figure out who to get that recipe from, but hopefully I should be able to go back to my housing plus now. And I'm trying to remember who I got the axe from. It's not the pickaxe. It can't be, because that's Hadori. So, Ashereth. I should try Ashereth. That was the other one I was going to see if I could try to see what he's got. Because I need to start chopping down bigger trees, and I can't because I have a tiny little axe. Alright, there's my gold that is sold. And let's see how much I have here. So now I have enough to get the pickaxe. which is great. Let's see if there's anything else I can drop off here. And I was gonna try to sell some more of this stuff, but since I'm almost to unlocking those other 2 recipes, I think I'll hold out for now. Didn't have enough fish for that, so we'll just put away some of these other single items that we've got, and then try to go find Ashereth. And I have 5 spots left. Oh, see, that's me getting my controls confused. And I have 3 spots left. 2 spots. Nope. Okay. I'm hanging on to these things then. And then I'll go ahead and... go ahead and grill this meat over here. Sorry. I'm starting to zone out a little. So let's run and find Ashereth. It's getting kind of late, so hopefully he's still around. And I'm just looking for that regular axe. Yeah, I've been running around with the basic tools that you get at the start of the game, and I don't think I've upgraded anything except my bow and my arrows. So, because again, as you saw in the beginning of the playthrough, I get a little fixated on things. So, but it's okay. It's okay if you get fixated. It's okay if you get distracted. All of these things are okay. And hopefully Ashereth will be able to. I didn't see him in the shop where he usually is at, so I'm gonna look at the map here and see if he's back, see if he's available somewhere else. That's the library. That's gel. Yeah, he should be over here. Towel, chain. Am I missing him? Where are you? Oh, Asherah. I'm saying his name wrong. I'm saying Ashereth. It's Asherah, sorry. Okay, so he is in... It looks like he's back in the shop. Or maybe it's very possible that I just ran right past him multiple times, and that's fine too. Because that's what I do. We're almost there. And I'm glad he's still awake. It seems like most of the villagers, they don't sleep much. It's like they sleep at very random times, it seems like. I'm sure there's a pattern, and I'm sure that there's specific times, but I haven't played consistently enough to notice that pattern. But I also have not, you don't sleep in this game, you know what I mean? Like, you don't rest, like, none of those things are mechanics in this game, so. There's Kenley. Here he goes.
How's your day going?
It's going, bruh. You don't mean to bother me, but have I seen Reth around? Probably out causing trouble. Nope, haven't seen him. Well, that would be a lie, because I just gave him soup. I don't think he's out causing trouble. I think he's out making soup. I sure hope not. This lad's got a good head on his shoulders. Sometimes he just misuses it. Not like his sister. His sister? Tish. I know. You wouldn't think it looking at them. But Reth's a good lad. Always looking out for his sister, even when... that's none of my business. Why don't you ask Reth about it? Look, I just came in here to look for some recipes, and all of a sudden you're pulling me into some family melodrama. I don't even know what's happening. Tell him I'm looking for him while you're at it. Got a list of chores a mile long for him. Well, he's busy making soup. So, I don't know what you want from me. And also, I'm here for other things. Fine axe. Requirements not... Oh, I have upgraded my axe. Okay, cool. Fine axe. A fine axe for chopping trees and bushes. deals more damage than standard axe, so I need 1 standard axe, 10 heartwood planks, and 5 iron bars. Oh my god. I need so much iron. I still haven't gone mining for any iron. So I have the money. I just don't have the iron. So that's fun. That's so fun. Okay. So I'm going to have to definitely do some grinding for iron and some mining for iron. Oh, look who it is.
Totally wasn't sleeping.
Hey, fancy pants, stretching your legs. This guy has a funny way of talking. I see why people always want to have relationships with him. Me too. These muscles don't just come from nowhere, you know. Don't just come from nowhere is a double negative. So, and also, sir, you are lanky. I stole them from Nawa. Ashura is looking for you. You're in trouble. What else is new? I'm just a pile of disappointments. It's part of my bad boy charm. Reth. Reth is a bad boy. You hear this kid? He thinks he's a bad boy. But, you want to be more specific? I sure had some chores for you. Oh, yeah. I might have had a few things I was putting off. I've just been really busy lately. Tish asked me to help her with her next project. Spoiler alert, it's furniture. That's kind of her thing. I hadn't realized Tish was your sister. Tish is lucky to have a brother like you. Yeah, well, not a lot of people do. We don't really have that much in common. After all, Tish can whittle a stick into two. Our news doing the waltz, and I can whittle a stick into a slightly smaller stick. She's done our parents proud by continuing on their path. The least I can do is help her out when she asks. But I guess I better go handle Asher's chores instead. Unless, oh no, I know that look. Unless some super helpful, super cool, super kind human could help me out. What do you need help with? Oh, it's nothing much, just some deliveries and pickups. Shouldn't be too hard for someone like you. As she's waiting on some food delivery, I've got the package right here for you. After that, I need you to pick up some things from Nala at the farm. And after that, you'll need to grab the daily meat supply for the inn from Hazian. Easy, right? You're lucky you're cute. Got it. I don't think Russ's ego needs to be stroked any further, so you got it, bro. Thanks, Fancy Pants. This really does mean a lot to me that you'd help me out. This boy is gonna get all the wrong ideas. Okay, look, I ain't trying to get trapped here. We had some soup. We had some good times. It was great. I'm doing some chores for you. That's fine. But don't try to read anything into it, Reth. All right? Listen. Reth got me on another level, y'all. Okay. So, my inventory is getting kind of full again in the front here, and I need so much iron. So it's been a wonderful time, but I think I will come back to iron mining another time. My dog Pepper is gonna need a walk here very soon, and I think I need to give my eyeballs a break. So it's been super fun playing through this with you guys, and I hope that y'all have enjoyed. Hope to see y'all again soon, and I hope y'all have a great day. Stay safe, and don't forget to love yourself.